You know, we've talked about on this show a lot about mental health. And not just necessarily, you can judge somebody from the outside looking in, and of course they commit the crime or whatever, they got to do the time, they got to pay the price for it. But at the same time, when you look back at certain people's history and you realize, wow, this person went through all of this, maybe this was a reason behind why he did that. And if he would have gotten the proper help in the beginning, maybe this wouldn't have happened. You can feel a little sympathy. Am I right? Just a little sympathy?
Hell no.
No?
I don't feel no sympathy.
None?
Because when I seen the documentary, it seemed to me everything was premeditated that he done. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was talking, he was doing his thing, then he'd go out and shoot a dude. You know, I don't have no sympathy for that dude. I feel for the victims, man, because a lot of things he did was cold-blooded, and it was senseless what he was doing. So, you know, I think he was trying to be a tough guy. So I don't have no sympathy for the dude.
Well, we've seen some of the most coldest killers have mental issues, right? And not giving it an excuse. I'm not saying he shouldn't have gone to prison. He should have gone to prison for the rest of his life. I'm just saying, as a person, can you have some sympathy for somebody who is a cold-blooded killer if they have a past similar to Aaron Hernandez's? No, early? Yeah.
No.
No?
I would say ultimately at the end of the day, every man is responsible for his own actions. Now, I will say that in this particular instance, it does show us the need for more help when it comes to mental health. I mean, he was, you know, mentally abused as a child, and there was a lot of things that happened in his adolescent years that should have been caught, you know, head on. I mean, even, you know, to his point, I mean, ultimately, he's making the money. You know, at this particular point, he should have had some additional help. Now, it was never extended to him, you know. So, and then also, too, how many men know they actually need mental help until it's too late? So it kind of goes both ways.
Sometimes we know we need some mental help, but because we're men, we're so macho, especially black men, we refuse to get it because we look at it as a sign of weakness.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Absolutely.
So therefore, like, I think also because he was such a talented individual, because he was a star player from the time he was 15, he was working, so from 15 years old, he was probably told everything he could do and what he couldn't do. When you got a lot of guys that is, you know, hangers on, we see it all the time. Nobody's gonna pull you to the side. We talk about Antonio Brown all the time. We just got arrested again. Sometimes you just need that guy to be like, you know what, man, you fucking up. Come on, bro, I need you to come over here and get this help. Because if you don't, you're gonna go down the wrong path. Then what happens is they go down the wrong path, and when they go down the wrong path and they're in jail, guess what happens to those friends that was around telling you what you could be doing or should be doing? They ain't around anymore.
Yeah.
It happens, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, all right. You agree?
No, I don't be about clear on that. Because I know a lot of stone cold killers. You know what I mean? So,
you do?
Yes, I do. You don't know none? You from Chicago?
That's true. You gotta know at least 3. Especially from the south side, you know 8.
I'm from the west side, I know 20, but go ahead.
Just because we sit up here, we ain't gonna be fake like we don't know no stone cold killers. You know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes stone cold killers get what they deserve. You know what I mean? If you're a stone cold killer, stand up under what you do.
I live with a stone cold killer. I told you, my dad spent the last 9 years, my stepfather spent the last 9 years of his life in prison for murder for hire. He was a hitman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Had his, when my mom left, he got remarried, had his wife killed.
Oh, wow. Wow.
On the steps of the church that his brother-in-law was the pastor of.
Wow.
I'm stone cold killer. But I also know his background. I also know some of the things that he went through and how he was raised. So I can look at certain things like that and like, you know what, man, I just wish maybe if this would have happened, maybe it would have turned out differently. Maybe it wouldn't have turned out as tragic. Not necessarily for him being in jail, but for the people that he hurt. You know what I mean? I'm looking out for those people. So
anyway. Did he just snap? Did he just snap?
No, he didn't necessarily just snap. He was an abusive person. My mom was abused by him a lot. You know, domestic violence I saw growing up and whatnot. He was also, you know, an alcoholic. I think he used that alcohol to mask some of the pain that he went through. I don't think he had great male role models in his life. There's a lot of things, but he loved me. He loved me. He took me as my stepfather. He took me in as a child and raised me like I had his blood running through my body. You know what I'm saying? And he loved kids and animals. He was a nice guy, but he just had this side to him. So maybe I just have a little bit more compassion for people like that when it comes to that, you know. Anyway, we move on, man. Y'all about to make me cry.
No problem.
Shout out to the game, the rapper The Game. recently, I don't know, he's done this before. He was out in the streets of in L.A. You know those kids that sell the candy or whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, apparently the police were harassing the kids, you know, threatening to take them to jail. And you know what the game did? The game bought their whole supply of candy so they'd get off the streets and go home. First of all, why are the police harassing these kids selling candy?
Real crime.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Go fight some real crime.
I think it's just hate, man. They just hate to see kids, especially of color, try to become entrepreneurs. You know, it's a stereotypical thing that these kids on the corner selling candy, they're gonna end up selling drugs. You know, so it's just like a built-up hate that has been built up over the years of just police brutality.
Right.
That just runs through each cop. Not each cop. Let me not say every cop is bad.
Right.
But
a lot of cops, they're bored. They're out in the street. They just want to do something.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are other crimes, other things that are way more important that they should be doing. Go investigate some of these damn cold cases.
Exactly.
That are out there. Some of these unsolved murders, some unsolved robberies. You're going to go out there and mess with these little 8, 9-year-old kids.
Sell some candy, man.
For some
LAPD
candy.
is the worst, man. Were they in a white neighborhood, Mike?
I think they were in Hollywood.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, they were in Hollywood.
LAPD always picking on somebody.
Well, you know, I got to ride the streets, so I ain't gonna say all the LAPD. I'm just saying, once again, the comments of Donny.
They know I don't like it.
Oh, man, they gonna be running your tags, boy.
And I'm clean.
You clean.
Yes.
That don't mean a damn thing. Does that mean anything?
Well, I know my rights. Yeah.
What you think about that, Early?
I mean, well, being from Chicago, I mean, I definitely feel that there is a need for more inclusion when it comes to the police, but in a positive way. I mean, you know, shout out to the game. I mean, that was dope. You know, just, you know, empowering, pushing them. I mean, we need more people like that. I mean, you know, I as a, you know, entrepreneur in my community, I mean, that's some of the things that I try to implement as well, you know, in Chicago when it comes to the youth, is pushing them, because unfortunately, in our day and age, a lot of people aren't going to college anymore. You know, we're going to be doing trades. So that's a start, you know, to, you never know, the next, you know, person to, you know, open up a store in the mall or whatever the case is. You need to push more of that. So, I mean, like I said, shout out to the game on that. That was super dope.
And that was, and that was big, the game to intervene. And Freddie Gibbs was there too, the rapper Freddie Gibbs. He was there too, and he intervened too. But, you know, you got to commend him for that, man. To try to get them kids and buy all that candy so we can get off the streets. Man.
Shout out to the kids for trying to do something positive, put some money in their pockets. Going out, they selling candy, M&Ms, Twizzlers or whatever, you know, and it's good candy. I mean, it's not stolen, you know what I mean? And they out there doing it because they could be doing something else. They could be selling drugs, and they could be knocking your ass over your head and taking your money from you. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
You know the police need to harass? They need to harass or lock up. They need to harass them little Latino ladies that standing outside the restaurant with them roses and shit. You know They're trying to get you to buy a flower for your girl. I don't even like this woman I'm with right now. You want me to get a damn flower? Come on.
No, they shouldn't.
Yes, they need to harass them because they so bossy, bruh. Buy a rose, buy a flower. Come on, man.
They gotta feed their family.
Nah, I understand, bro, but it's like, okay, if I told you once, she don't want a rose, lady. She don't want a flower. Leave me alone, right? Because that's harassment. You ain't with me? Come on, bro. Y'all ain't been. You gonna leave me hanging now?
I'm just saying.
You been out of the restaurant. You been to a restaurant, right?
Of course.
And you come out and you see. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Y'all gonna leave me by myself? Y'all gonna leave me on my alibi? Come on, man. Come on, TJ. You know what I'm talking about. You come out the restaurant or whatnot, and then all of a sudden the lady's like, look, she's feeding her family.
Leave her alone, Mike.
No.
Leave her alone, baby.
I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is like, so you see them doing it all the time. I don't think they have a permit. So why are you messing with the kids if you ain't messing with them?
Okay, I see your point.
Okay, thank you.
On that.
And the kids on there, you know, bossy. You know, just putting the flowers on your face.
Oh, yes, they are bossy. Them some little bossy little dudes.
Nah, I'd be like, you just tell them I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got it.
I always buy candy from them.
You do?
Always.
Buy them out, bro. All that money you got. I know you got the money. I'm in your pockets again. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Hey, Kanye West. Kanye West is at it again. Apparently trying to do a movie about his life. Now, who do you think Kanye wants to play him in the movie? Who do you think should play Kanye in the movie? Just kind of throw us some ideas.
Who do you think, Ace?
Kanye, he might as well just play himself. He got it. He might as well just play himself, you know?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kanye's ego, he might play himself, even the young Kanye. Kanye play himself as a baby right now. That's how big his ego is. Come on, man. Nate, what you think?
Who could play Kanye? Yes, that's a good one. Kanye could play himself, or a big actor right now like Michael B. Jordan or somebody.
No,
that's not it.
You done lost me now, Ace.
Yeah, you went left with that.
Come on, Nipsey.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a good actor though. You know, somebody. But because I mean, who's playing him is what? The white actor, right? That he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. Take a look at who Kanye wants to play him. That's who Kanye wants to play him.
Mike, are you serious?
That's Danny McBride. Now, you've seen him in Eastbound and Down. He's in another series, I think, on HBO. He's a good actor. But Kanye reached out to Danny McBride recently when he was in South Carolina and basically had a phone call and said he was serious. He wants him to play him in his biopic, in his movie.
Yes, I see that. His motherfucking ass done went crazy. No, seriously.
Don't win.
No, for him to say some stuff like that, Earl, what do you feel about that?
I would just like to say on behalf of Chicago, Kanye, that's not y'all can have him.
Whoa, we gonna trade in Kanye?
Hey, y'all can have Kanye, man. I mean, he does not speak for Chicago. But, I mean, no, at the end of the day, Kanye is Kanye. Does it surprise me? No. I mean, unfortunately, like he said, Kanye can play himself. You know, he's 5 different characters in all. I mean, so does that surprise me? No.
Mike, he just trying to make headlines now.
Well, you know, he going. But then you think about Kanye. Kanye is about this art, man. Kanye's different. Yeah. Kanye's like, you know what? Let me just. You know, I'm not gonna be pop or rap or do this gospel thing. I'm always hit you with something that you're gonna make like, wow, Kanye's lost his damn mind. But he's a genius.
He is.
He's a genius.
What type of art is that to have a white man play you as a black man?
Are we talking about it right now?
Yes, but I'm saying it's called we talking about it. I don't mean it's right.
I know it doesn't make it right, but at the same time, it could be something like, I mean, he's an actor too, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, what if a white singer wanted a black guy, maybe a light-skinned dude, to play him?
So the white guy has to go in blackface?
No, well, see, that'd be a little bit controversial.
How's he going to do it then? Yeah. He got to put makeup on, right?
I don't know how they going to work that out. Kanye ain't
blackface. He got to put some makeup on to turn black. How else he going to do it,
Now,
Mike?
when you put it like that, he lost his damn mind, bro. When you put it like that,
He did have
that's going to work.
Wasn't he dressed up in the Statue of Liberty or something not too long ago?
Robert Downey Jr. Took a lot of heat when he did that in, what's that movie he did with Tropic Thunder. He did it in Tropic Thunder. But he took a lot of heat because he put the blackface on.
I've never seen that movie. Have you seen that movie, Ace? I mean,
Nate. I've seen it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He puts on the blackface.
Yeah, he put on blackface, but he was playing a black man in the movie. He's acting as an actor in his war movie. It was a comedy, and it was acting like they were in a war movie, making a war movie, and he was a black man.
The audience is looking at us like we crazy, like they ain't never seen it. So
y'all seen Tropic Thunder, right? Y'all seen Tropic Thunder?
I never seen it.
Like, okay, so if this kid Danny McBride plays Kanye, then Lupita Nyong'o should play Kim, then, right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. That was good, Mike.
That was good. But
Kanye, I'll cast your movie, bro. Right. I'll cast it for you.
She would like that, though.
She would love that right here. Now,
we ought to move on, because that's some stupid shit, Mike.
All right, so that's stupid, but this might be even more stupid. All right, so maybe Danny McBride can act like he's a Miami police officer, because there's a white police officer down in Miami who actually said this when he was applying to be a captain.
I'm a black male. Yes, I am. And I am non-Hispanic. I was born in this country. And if you know anything about the one-drop rule, which started in the 20th century, which is what identifies and defines, how you doing, what a black male is or a Negro, you would know that if you have one drop of black in you, you are considered black. So you're probably black too, Joe.
Can we do a DNA?
Joe, you're probably black.
First of all, did you see the councilman?
Oh my God.
And then the lady was like, "Oh, I gotta get this." You ain't mad at him?
No, we hot right now.
You can be transracial at this point.
Nah, here's the thing.
Why he want to be black?
You know why he want to be black? Because there is this push to get more black people in the Miami Police Department and give them,
I understand that.
more promotions or whatever.
But he had to go through everything black people go through. You know what I'm saying? If he want to be black. That's all I'm saying.
See, here's the thing. We can't take it off. That's the problem that I have right there. I don't mind you helping black people. Like we was talking about Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah. When
it came to the NAACP, the lady that was pretending to be black, she's helping out or whatever at the same time. She kind of looked black or whatever. This man doesn't look black.
At all.
You know what I mean? So he can't go through everything we go through, Donny.
I'm just saying if he wants to be black, he has to go through everything we go through.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If that was the case.
Yeah.
Hopefully that was the case, whatever. But that wasn't the case. So when he applied for the Miami Police Department, he said he was white and Hispanic. But now all of a sudden, because he's trying to get this captainship or whatever, trying to become a captain, he's claiming to be black.
Well, they suspended his ass, too, for being silly and ignorant. You know what I mean? So that's what he get.
Yeah.
He ain't got no job now. Now turn your ass over and get some food stamps and be black. You know what I'm saying?
Not all black people are.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I know all people ain't on food stamps. Excuse me, black people. But,
I just want to help out.
well, the white man want to be black? You want to help him out?
No, I don't want to help him out, bro.
Okay, bro.
I don't want to do that. Okay. Not at all. That's stupid, though. That's real dumb. Real dumb, guys.
Hey.